Today we are doing a reel unboxing. This is a Piscifun Venom reel. I've seen a lot of videos on this so far on open water, but today, as you can see behind me, snow, it's cold. It's actually 19 degrees out right now. We're in northern Wisconsin, and we're going to take this thing out on the ice to do a durability challenge with it. I want to see how this thing performs, reeling up really cold water and then being out on the ice for a long time. I've seen it in other videos doing casting, and it seems like not only open water but salt water, it holds up really well. So let's just go into kind of the specs in this, and then we're going to go out on the ice and see how this thing holds up. Okay, so when you open the box up, you get your reel, spec sheet, basically a list of all the parts if you ever need to order parts, and then the engineering build behind it. Then we have the reel. So first thing I do want to point out about this that is different than a lot of ice fishing bales that I've seen. It's a really heavy gauge bale, so it's not going to bend. I've had a few ice fishing reels, they actually crack right at the joint here and here. So I'm hoping with this heavier gauge reel it holds up better in this cold water. The other thing that's a bonus, and most reels have this, it seems like it's got an anti-reverse switch right here. A lot of times, I haven't looked at the drag yet, but it actually frees up. So that anti-reverse is really nice when you're ice fishing. So this says it's a 9-to-1, 9+1, 9 ball bearings, 1 wheel bearing. So we're going to start by taking this drag cap off and see what is under the actual spool. I noticed on the specs, this is the 1000 series panfish reel. It's 13.5 pounds of drag, which is way more than you probably ever need for bluegill, crappie, perch, any of the smaller fish that I would use this for, even probably trout. For the 4000 and 5000 series reels, they boast, I think they something like 26.5 pounds of drag, which is quite a bit. So there's the drag cap right there, and pull this spool off. And it seems like there isn't any plastic. It's all either brass or steel, so which is nice. That they definitely went higher end, expensive, instead of cheap plastic anywhere on inside the reel. If you notice, the spool actually has a, I don't know if you can see it right here. It's got a grip in the middle. The grip in the middle of the spool is actually for braided line. It helps it so it doesn't slip up and down. It actually will spool evenly around the reel. It'll catch on that little grip. This actually says it's 10-pound braid, 180 yards. I'm actually going to be putting mono on this, and 6-pound mono, 130 yards on top of the reel, right there. Nice about a lot of these spinning reels, and this one, you can switch. I reel left-handed, so this is already set up the way I want, but if you wanted to switch it, you just unscrew this screw here, pull it out, and then flip the reel on the other side. The one thing I do really like about this, specifically set for ice fishing, is it's got a large handled reel. And a lot of times when you're ice fishing, you're wearing gloves, it's cold, you can't really feel your hands, but it's got a large handle, and it's outside of the bale, it's set outside of the entire spool fairly well, so you're not, when you're reeling up, I'm thinking right now, I haven't tested it out, but when I have a big glove on and I'm reeling up and it's really cold, my glove is not going to hit my bale. So that's the other thing I wanted to point out about this. But both the reel and the anti-reverse seem really smooth. So let's get it on the water, or on the ice. Let's test this thing out and see if it actually holds up to northern Wisconsin, extremely cold weather, ice fishing. Alright, so we made it onto the ice. Put on some 6-pound mono. 6-pound mono line there. I thought neon green was a good call with the green accent with the black reel. So this is what I meant by having that big handled reel, and it's away from the bale. You can reel it up and it's not hitting my glove. That's what I like to see out of these ice fishing reels. I don't know if they actually made this specific for ice fishing because more of an open water company, but so far we've been out here about an hour and this thing has been holding up pretty well. So welcome back, we made it on the ice, all set up in the shack. Got the Venom here, and we're going to start off, let's turn that off for a second. We're going to start off just a little, oh no, focus on that. There we go, little jig head. Figured let's just go green with everything. Gonna throw some waxies on there. And I'm about 13 feet of water right now. Set up over some crib piles. See if we can get some crappies. Figure we give it one more try here. The orange. There we go. Doesn't feel very big. Oh. Little bluegill. There we go. I don't think they're very big. No, they are not. Oh man. Well, catching fish. Just not the size I want. Just baby bluegill. Baby. Well, we moved spots. That spot was just a bunch of small bluegill, so we're going to try to set up on some crappie here. Looks like there are some down there. Looking at the camera. I should probably give you a view of the camera here. Oh, there's some crappie back there too. Hoping the crappie come out. Take a peek at this bluegill. There's a ton of bluegill down there, but they're all like 6 inches. Yeah. Wow, he wanted a minnow. That was impressive. Oh, another little bluegill again. Catching all these little bluegills. Wow, that's a sharp hook. So far the drag isn't freezing up, which is good. I've been out here 3-4 hours almost. Audio, there you go. Been out here 3-4 hours and drag still good. Not frozen up. Here we go. Yes, there it is. There's no. Gotta be kidding me. That was the crappie. That was it. To end it. Okay. This battery is dying. That was the crappie to end it. There we go. There's something. And it's a crappie. Okay. There we go. That's going to end it. Baby crappie. So that's going to wrap it up today, guys. Check out the Piscifun Venom reel. Links below in the description. Right now it's on Amazon for 35 bucks, as I said in the beginning. Checked out in the cold ice of northern Wisconsin. This thing is durable. Passed the durability test today. So go ahead, click on the links below. You can check this thing out for yourself. And as always, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, end of the video, see my face holding a crappie. You can click on that or below the video. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.